Thanks for listening on a Monday. Excited to visit right now with Brent Baker from Clients First Group and Keller Williams Realty in Sioux Falls. And Brent, first of all, thanks for your time today.
Well, you're welcome, John. I appreciate our time together.
I do too. We have a lot of fun visiting, and we were chatting a little bit ahead of time today. And again, he's on the phone today instead of in the studio. That's okay. I love it when you're in the studio, but over the phone is good. Still great information. We were talking a little bit ahead of time today about some things that people are seeing in the media, and they're seeing stuff in the news that has to do with the real estate world. And sometimes that gets a little twisted and maybe doesn't come across exactly the way it should, because every once in a while the media is a little slanted on some things, but there causes some confusion, doesn't there?
Immense confusion. And, I'm getting some things from my clients and customers, and I know agents in my office are bringing up things. And what people need to remember is when they listen to the news, is that the gospel? I got to tell you, when I listen to the news, no matter whether it's a conservative or liberal media, it's slanted.
Yeah.
And you can't believe it on its face. So why would you believe it here?
Yep.
The media has their agenda, and they tell a story, and you never hear them issue a correction. So anyway, what it comes down to, involves commission rates. And so, commission rates tend to be in a small cluster. And the reason is competition.
Yeah.
Competition is what holds them in that group. Now, there are properties that are listed for very high commission rates, but those tend to be very specific luxury type properties. They also involve a different type of marketing, and it's a very hands-on marketing, very time and material intensive. And then there are going to be discount brokerages who do very little work. We call them limited service. There's a place in the market for all ends of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
But for the normal, everyday home buyer who needs somebody to walk them through, that's time intensive. What showing homes is the smallest piece of what we do. It's all the work behind the scenes, and that's why we have staff that follow through all those documents. So if you think about buying a vehicle, do the same make, model, year, and conditions sell for very similar money?
Yeah, usually pretty close. Yep.
And that's why, same for homes, the commission that gets charged, compensation, everybody needs compensation for what they do. That's how you pay for things. That's how you go out and buy furniture, cars, clothes, is you need compensation for the work, the material, the service that you provide. I don't care whether you work for a manufacturing company, whatever it is, somebody needs to be compensated for what they do.
Absolutely. So if somebody is hearing some sort of story that has to do with real estate and they have questions, I would suggest they reach out to an expert in the field. If they have their own realtor, they could do that. But if not, I encourage them to reach out to you, because you're my realtor. In addition to an advertiser here, you're the real estate agent that we trust and that we've worked with for several transactions now. And if somebody listening is going, I would like to maybe ask a question of Brent, whether they're wanting to buy a home or sell a home or just ask a question, how do they get a hold of you, Brent?
I can be found at 605-310-0297 or email me at brentbaker@kw.com.
Very nice. Again, Brent Baker, and he is with Clients First Group, and you can also find them online at clientsfirstgroup.com. If you caught just the tail end of this program, you can always catch this program and others at SiouxFallsPodcast.com.